Hey, got another update, just a quick one. For anybody that is hauling a spotting scope into the woods, this the main frame here has got a pretty stout tubular frame to it, and I'm a big fan of using anything for multiple purposes. But one of the things I kind of been tinkering with is taking my spotting scope, and I picked up this clamp from I can't remember where I got it, some photo supply shop. It's made by Manfrotto, and then I've got just a cheap little ball head that goes on top there. So what I can do is basically come up with kind of like a window mount for your tripod or for your spotting scope, and I can take on this tubular frame. I don't know if I clamp it down super tight because you could probably crush the frame with this clamp. It's stout, but put a bite on the top of that frame, and if I'm sitting down, this is just about the perfect height to be sitting and looking through my pack. Now, if I've got some kind of trekking pole with me, I can also run that in and lash it in. I've basically got a tripod that I'm carrying for multiple purposes, because I don't take my spotting scope with me very often, but when I do, I loathe the idea of hauling a tripod too, and I carry camera gear as well, so for me to say that is saying a lot. It gets a little bit cozy with it just on the clamp alone, so if you want to get a little bit of extension and a little bit more ability to kind of settle into it, you can pick up one of these arms. I think it was like $11 off of Amazon, but it gives you a ball head, and it's, I think they call it a magic arm or something like that, but you basically just loosen it up and it'll go in all kinds of different directions, and then when you get it dialed to where you want it, you just cinch it down and it locks everything, the ball head, everything, and that's pretty nice to kind of bring it back off the pack a little bit. If you don't want to use the pack for your tripod, or you still don't want to take a tripod, you can also take this clamp and stick it on like a tree branch, or who knows what you find in the woods while you're trying to look around. But just something to play with, something that I was working on and thought was kind of nifty. But enjoy.